Is the Google Home Mini worth buying? I've got one right here. Let's talk about that today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that I like, use, and have. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So in the previous video, I reviewed the Google Home Hub that I got for Christmas. And a few days after Christmas, I decided to go and pick up... I decided to pick up a Google Home Mini. Didn't expect that. How did I make that play? I don't even know. So, the Google Home Mini. I brought y'all into my bathroom because this is where I keep my Google Home Mini. There is something that I just thought of while I was walking here that I thought would be a great idea. So make sure to stick around for that. I want to go over just the basics of it first. First of all, we have our cord here. Our cord looks like it's about 5 feet long, a little shy of 6 feet there. It is a simple USB cord as opposed to the Google Home Hub, which was, I don't know what they're called, like DC, the big round thing that you stick into the back. It's a little bit different there. This one does have the switch on the back here as well. So if you want to mute the microphone, you can do that. And then the top is obviously just a big speaker there. And then on the bottom, you have your, it's got a rubber mat on the bottom there, which is really, really nice. That does have the little dots, the indicator dots on the top, so that way you know when it's listening to you. You know, it kind of like blinks or whatever. It shows up whenever it's listening. It also is the volume indicator for how high the volume is. I think it's trying to connect right now because I just unplugged it, but that's okay. So turned on, so it's got the colored lights there. So I believe we are operational now. To set this thing up, this is one thing that you guys need to know about is, one, you have to have a smartphone, but two, you have to download the Google Home app, and whenever you go to set it up, you have to, it'll find the device in there, and then once it finds the device, you kind of go through the setup process of connecting it to the Wi-Fi, and then setting up all your settings through your phone or your tablet so that you can get this thing connected and working for you. I've connected mine with my Google Play Music account because I really like listening to music, and that's the main reason why I got this thing in the bathroom, is because in the bathroom I like to listen to music. I used to have a Bluetooth speaker in here that I'd use whenever I take a shower because I needed something loud enough to be able to play music from my phone to be able to hear it over the noise of the shower. So with this thing, since the cord is long enough, I can simply bring this thing right around here and leave it on that window ledge over there, and it works perfectly. So it's the perfect length for me. You kind of need to judge how far away you want to bring it if you're bringing it into your bathroom. Now, one thing that I thought about that I wanted to tell you guys whenever I was coming over here, one thing that I thought about that would be super cool is if they were able to, even somebody could build an accessory for this. If you were to build a battery that could power this thing for however long, doesn't really matter, and then you could set it back down on the counter as like a charging dock station, and that would charge the battery whenever it's plugged in. If that was the case, I would just have the dock sitting right here, and then I'd take just the speaker without the wire and everything and put it onto the windowsill, and I could take it to other places in the house, which I think would be super cool. That was my idea. If you guys know if anything like that is available, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be very interested in that. Just to let you know also, if you want to turn up or down the volume besides talking to it, you can tap on the sides here. That's what I was doing at the beginning of the video whenever the music came on. You can tap, and then whenever it reaches max, it kind of blinks. And then it mutes all the way down like that. So I believe there's 10 settings, if I'm not mistaken, as far as volume, just like the Google Home Hub. And another thing that I use this particular thing for is getting the weather or getting the time. I get up early, take a shower, and I want to make sure I have enough time to be able to feed everybody and get everybody out the door. So I ask at the time a lot, I'm noticing. Oh, another nice thing about it is whenever I am listening to music while in the shower, without having to touch anything, even with all of the shower noise, Google picks up on my voice and I can simply change songs or lower the volume or switch to a different playlist or something like that. Now I do have the speaker, I leave the speaker in here, but I work out in our room in there, and through the all the way through the room here, I'm still able to hear the music while I'm working out. So that's another, the speaker is loud enough, although I will say that my friend, I was going to say this in the previous video that I did about Google Home Hub, but I stopped myself because it's more about this. My friend has an Alexa, and he also had the Google Home Mini, and he was kind of comparing them to see which one he liked better, and he said the voice recognition of the Google worked better, but the speaker loudness of the how loud the speaker can get was better with the Alexa. Did I say that right? The Google Home Hub voice worked better. It could pick up his voice, but the Alexa was louder for him to be able to hear it better. So a little bit of a comparison there from one of my friends. Do you guys have any type of Google Mini thing, Amazon Alexa, or what's the other, that Apple thing? Y'all let me know that down in the comments below. I'll put a little poll up there if you guys want to answer that for me. That would be great. If you guys want to check out some other smart home devices, I'm going to put some right there on the screen. I'll see y'all in those videos. Thank you guys for watching. You might like the Google Home Hub video. I'll put it one of these boxes right here. Thank you, dads, for watching. That thumbs up is appreciated, and dad out.